To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. 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 And here he is, the star of our show.
That's a good
Direct
start.
From some sort of dark dimension.
Hey.
Pum'Kin guy.
Sunday. Who bought a shirt? Said someone. I didn't get to see the name. It just showed up. I didn't get a bling. Thank you for buying a shirt. I appreciate it. It's cool. It's Sunday. Ow! How's it going? Just sitting around by the steps. I don't even know where we are, but we're using that wiring. That's what's powering the whole stream right there by the steps. See that? Yeah. Siphoning power, yes. All right, let's see who's here. It's Sunday. Let's see who's here. We have kind of a new setup here today. Sorta. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but behind the scenes, there's numerous things happening. Numerous. They're not making this thing any better, but the comfort level's a little bit better. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Carl Frankenstein. Hi, what's up? Bloody Angel, what's up? Reindeer Hat. How's it going? Macabre Cat. How was your week? All right. It's all right. You know. Lakota Warrior, what's up? Z-Ball. Z-Ball, what's up? Hello. Yazatsu. How's it going? Lost Pixie. Entropy of Matter. All dreams fall down. Shadow Star. Wick David. Wick David. How's it going? And BG said something. Hello, Warlord. My president, Blue Moon. Blue Moon, hi.
Hello, PG, Pauline, and chat. How is everyone doing?
I don't know. I haven't asked everybody individually yet. How's everybody doing? Thank you. Dark Skippy. Dark Artist. Mizelle. What's up? Silent Surge. That line is scary. What? Is that a tear in the universe? No, it's an actual line. It's like, it's a power cable right there. This is the line you got to worry about right here. It's the dimension. Right there. Hey, Jim John at PG. What's up? Dennis, how you doing? Kyle, the vampire god. How you doing? Right. Sharpening your fangs, I see. Bloody Angel, I'm making things. Bloody Angel's making things. What are you making? It's gonna be food, I know it. What's up?
Feeling cute, my pumpkin later. Lol. How are you, Pum'Kin, Pauline, and Romero?
Romero. Why does everyone call it Romero? We haven't even named it yet.
Great. More
Hi.
humans.
Hey. Hope things are well. Haven't been able to catch the last few streams.
Ooh.
I'll probably miss part of this one on way to work, and I clock in a couple hours.
Come on.
At J.i.M. Sup, PG. It's Miguan Rex. This is my real
Mac and
name.
Rex.
It's one name BTW, so it's not Wee, it's Weeboon. It's a Chinese name. Also, yes, wasn't here last Wednesday, so didn't know the alerts are back.
Yes.
I'm back too with the cheers.
Hey. Weeboon. How's it going? You all right? Previously known as Mac and Rex. How's it going? Thanks for giving me a heads up so I try to remember. Who knows? Who knows how that's going to work? Appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you, Carl Frankenstein. Kitty Cat Cosplay, thank you. I know we haven't given it the name yet. We should just call it Jar because it's always stuck in one. Hey, we can call you Jar Jar. No, he doesn't even like that. I was going to call him Jar. No. Okay. I'm making some food. Chicken flavored cup noodles. Chicken flavored. I always find it weird when they say it's chicken flavored. Like there's no chicken in it, just the flavor of. How do they get it out of chicken? Do they just like take a syringe and suck out all the flavor and then just put it in a little juice box? What's up?
Where was the phone?
Oh no, she left it. It was in a dumb area, and she found it. So it was one of those things where you go to like move, and it kind of like falls out of your whatever coat or wherever she had it, and it was just like off to the side, and she just didn't notice it. So she was looking around everywhere else, but then where it actually was. So it was just a matter of being in the right place at the right time to re-find it, which she did. So I'm glad that's over with. I actually made a candle out of leftover beeswax, vanilla sand, and coffee beans. Yes, coffee beans. See, coffee beans are useful for everything. We made a coffee candle once, and it crackled when we burned it. Because we used coffee grinds. We mixed it up, see if it would smell like coffee. And no, it just snap, crackles, and pops. So, let's see. Good morning. Kermit Celsius, what's up? I got to resituate, though. You're going to have to give me a second, because now we're trying a chair thing. I don't want to make it work, but I got to resituate. So, there you go. You're going to hear it moving around. It's a hefty chair. Hefty. You don't know till you try. Give me a second. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. Kind of. It's all right. It's all right. No, we're readjusting a chair. We got a new chair. We had to get a new chair because our old chair is like collapsing in on itself like a dark star. Yeah, good doctor. What good vibes to me and my wife are making. What's slime the colored? Oh, you're making colored eggs today. Yay. That's right. Easter's coming up, right? When's that? Next Sunday? Oh, we got to do an Easter Sunday stream. Oh, man. And what's today? Isn't today something? No, it's Palm Sunday. So break out your palms. That's true, right? Well, what is that then? Oh, okay. Wait, what are those? I never understood that. I thought it was a hand. No. Okay, apparently it's a religious thing. Oh, no, I'm not up on all that. So, there we go. Enjoy your holiday, I guess. Anyway, what? Oh, I guess Evie's here. What's up? Evie, what are you doing? And why are you like 7 minutes late? You're fired! No, okay. Dark Artist, how's it going? Hey, BG, did you see that pic I posted of Hope on Discord? No, I didn't even open up Discord. We've been creatively overloaded, so we haven't done anything. No, that doesn't sound right. Or we were creatively overloaded, so we haven't done any IRL stuff. What's up?
I watched that Addams Family trailer. I got a huge laugh because Wednesday looks like a parakeet. Oh yeah, before I forgot, the actual news I wanted to share, my college application for that filmmaking course, rejected. I'm planning to make an appeal tomorrow with this short film I've put together over the weekend. It's a rough edit, and I'm 90% sure it's not gonna change anything, but I've gotta try or I'll be sorry to myself. It's less to do with whether if the appeal will work or not and more to do with me continuing filmmaking in spite of rejection.
Always
Monetary donations of this value put streamers in dab mode. RIP stream.
Schedule change, making up for loss of past donations. More will follow.
Oh, God. I can't take it. Ash Ferratu, thank you. Oh, my God. See, that's going to take care of the chair. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because we spent a bunch of money on chair thing so we don't die. And thank you. Because the chair was expensive. So I appreciate it. Ash Ferratu. Now, every time Ash Ferratu shows up, I feel like I'm getting whacked in the head with a big money stick. And it's like, then I don't know what to do for the rest of the stream. But Weeb, give me a second. Weeb, no, I get confused. I literally get derped. The alert's not even a joke. Thank you. I appreciate it. What was I saying? Let me get some coffee. Just maybe that'll reboot my brain. Hold on. Insane. All right. Caffeine. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Back. Come on. Not getting paid to slouch here. Thank you again. Weeboon. No, definitely always. No, if filmmaking's a passion, definitely keep doing it. And forget about the rejection letters. No, I'm serious. How many? You get like a stack of them, right? From like everything. And they're just like, hey, rejection, rejection, rejection. And you're like, I got to make my own business. Yeah, that's what he did. So, you may have to do that yourself. I don't know. If you really enjoy it, just have a backup plan in case things go horribly wrong. That's kind of the best advice. Mine is bagging groceries. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Where did I leave off? Please, Hollywood, stop with the remakes. Oh, God. Here's a disheartening news I heard. Anybody remember that really good film, at least for my taste, back in the day? It was called High Fidelity.
Great. More humans.
Oh, God.
When in doubt, caffeine out.
Yep, caffeine out. Yeah. John Cusack movie. Thank you. Called High Fidelity. It was about this record store clerk, relationship issues, that kind of thing. Jack Black was in it. Apparently, they're making that into a series. And it was going to be on Disney Plus, but now it's going over to Hulu. I don't think that's going to work. They changed the lead, so the lead character is not a guy now; it's a girl. So I don't understand why that would have to have been changed, but there you go. That's the state of remakes again. Oh, yeah, and Hellboy isn't going over well with people, apparently. And I'm going to say right from the get-go, I was right. So if you go back and watch the VODs, I literally said there is too much going on, even in a trailer, that they wouldn't be able to squeeze it into like a 2-hour film. And the couple of reviews I read, there is so much stuff going on, you can't even fit it into a 2-hour film. Literally. I gleaned this from the trailer. No, I'm very proud of myself for my brain being so in tune to all this. Speaking of which, Star Wars. Doesn't Disney own Hulu now or something? So isn't it still Disney Plus? I don't think Disney owns Hulu, does it? Oh, God. Movie news. Poltergeist is getting another remake by the Russo brothers who did Endgame. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know. I really can't fault the Russos though, because they've been spot on recently. I don't know. Just someone said Hellboy is a step back for the overall franchise. Yeah, I know. All they had to do is let Del Toro finish his little trilogy thing that he wanted, but no. Yeah. If Ron Perlman isn't playing Hellboy, avoid, right? Hellboy, such a disappointment. Really, I haven't seen it because I kind of knew it wasn't going to be that great, but I'm kind of hoping it's not as bad as everyone else says it is. No, they don't own Hulu. All right, Disney doesn't own something. Yay! What's up?
So, I entered an art contest by Hot Topic. It's an Invader Zim fan art contest. I worked all week on my entry. Hopefully it wins.
Nice.
But it was so much fun to do.
Cool. Good luck. Hey, I didn't know there was a thing. I feel left out. What's up?
Star Wars, Rise of Redcom.
Yeah, right? Not a retroactive continuity thing. All right, here's the thing. If you haven't seen the trailer... I don't know, has anybody seen the new
great.
Star Wars trailer?
More humans.
Yay, 11 moons.
Chaos Druid, thank you for the 25 bits. Blue Wraith, 11 moons, thank you. So does anybody really... Did everybody here actually see it? Because there's some... I don't know. Well, here's what I'm going to say without even addressing it. I will say, after it came out, I checked Twitter because I'm like, all right, let's see the flame show that's going to happen right now. I found an unusual absence of negative criticism of the trailer. So, because this is Twitter. If you look up something that's trending and there isn't a bunch of bickering and obnoxious comments, something is wrong. I suspect that somehow, some powers that be, somehow, I would say, what's that word? There's a word for it. I'm thinking about it. Repressed certain negative comments for that film trailer's release. It had to have been done. It had to have. I have never seen so much positivity on Twitter for one particular trailer in my entire life. No. Statistically, it's an anomaly, and that's why it stood out to me. I went through Twitter. I'm like, oh, wow, great. Everyone can't wait to see this. Wait, all right, well, where's the bad ones? I keep scrolling. Keep going. Nothing. There was one skeptical who was like, well, I really didn't like Jedi, but I'm really looking forward to this one, huh? You know, that kind of thing. And I'm like, there's something wrong. There is something wrong there. So I get a weird vibe from it. And personally, it is my, after being on, you've been on the internet for quite some time, I would say, and you're very attuned to altered states and differences in vibes, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. You pay attention to things. It seems very strange that there was no negative comments on Twitter, of all places. So I'm curious if somebody high up above was just like, all right, let's repress all these negative comments so we can get the hype train going and keep it going until it's released. Thoughts? Repost. What? Did I post something in Discord that I hope EG got to see? My last Halloween pumpkin display made it a few days ago. I posted photos of the pumpkin patch first harvested. I haven't seen anything on Discord yet. Spock, I haven't seen nothing. I haven't even opened it up. It probably needs an update. No, we've been busy with creative stuff. I haven't done any IRL virtual thingies. Nothing. Again, we'll have to do that again. It may take a bit, but, we did get to see the Fallout squirrel, so that's all right. Star Wolf, what's up? They scuffed up Anthem. Wow, God. Here we go. Yeah, because the FBI's concerned about Star Wars right now. I went to see Hellboy yesterday. I think it was a little squished together, but overall it was dark and pretty funny. All right, that's a plus. I liked it, but if I'm more caffeine. I still have ashvaratuitis here. Words. Let's see. But if I'm being completely honest, it needs some work. Enjoyable though, and I like how the new actor did Hellboy. All right. Well, again, we will see it, but when it comes out on a media or streamy thing, I'm back. Get rid of Mary Gray. What's up? Mary Gray, what's up? Neck Punch. Altered States. Awesome movie reference. Great classic cult movie. That wasn't even the intention, but I will agree. Must be either really like the news. Hold on.
My friend expects a big hoedown of all the Jedi at the end of the movie due to the fact that Hollywood has no more original ideas. I joke that George Lucas doesn't seem so bad now, does he?
I know, right? And so everyone's just like, prequels are terrible. And then it's like you see the other ones that came out and it's like, I'm hoping for the best.
News. I can now have crispy and crumbly foods, but not crunchy yet. I can also have hot, but not freshly hot coffee now. Woo.
Oh, that's good. Hey, you're getting better. Woo! That's awesome. I know, dude. Once you start getting back to like foods like that, you're like, oh my God, thank God this is almost over.
At Jim Otherso, almost forgot. Big movie news. Sam Raimi. Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 4 animated movie. Rumors, but the likelihood seems to be high, considering Tobey Maguire spoke out about returning to a superhero career just as Raimi talked about Spider-Man 4. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. Yeah, I mean, why not? Because Into the Spider-Verse apparently did really well. I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet, but I'm a little iffy on it. I saw like an extended trailer for it, and I'm like, one, the animation's kind of janky but good. Fill in those transition frames, please. And some of the humor fell really flat for me. Like, oh man, kind of flat. It wasn't really, I don't know. But I haven't seen it yet, so, Thank you. I have no interest in the new Hellboy, but I think it's hilarious how much smack Ron Perlman and the other director talk about the new movie when it was announced. Next time, but Pacific Rim, please. There aren't the bad Imperials you're looking for. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm never a Spider-Man fan. Yeah, I was kind of like, with Spider-Man. I think Tobey Maguire did a good job, and the Tom Holland guy right now is doing really good. So those are the two really good Spider-Man so far. Spider-Verse, see it. I'm going to. I gotta wait. There's a really long hold list for the local library, and it's not streaming anywhere yet. So, whichever one shows up first, right? Watching the movie kind of hurt my eyes with the jerky animation. Yeah, it wasn't all right. So it wasn't just me because I'm watching it and it's like they're kind of going through the motions, but it's very like it's so weird. Like they almost wanted to be claymation, but they just couldn't find talented people to do claymation anymore. Tom Holland. See, there you go. Also, my friend who thinks Hellboy was peak of superhero movies ever said the new one is worth watching. Even said or ever said? I'm gonna say even. I mean, it might be fun, but I don't know. A lot of people got here's the problem that Marvel has laid out for everybody. Marvel has laid out like really decent, thought out character development films. So now it's like
saw the new Star Wars movie trailer. Now, I am not a fan of the title. It's another lame Attack of the Clones name, but it looks interesting. I'll give it a chance. I'm going in with low but reasonable expectations. But I always try to withhold final opinion till foreseeing it.
Exactly. So, I mean, no, we're definitely going to go see that, but well, at least when it comes out on whatever. Maybe we'll see it in a theater. I don't know. I want to see Avengers, though. Yeah, but no, a lot of other movies got to really kind of deal with that, I guess, Marvel template now. But, what's his name? Del Toro was ahead of the game with the Hellboy movies. He had character development. You kind of cared about all the characters that were in the original Hellboy films, and then it's just like, I kind of don't know what happened with this one according to reviews. So, but again, I haven't seen it, so I'm going to wait. But I don't get a great vibe off of it. Never really liked Holland or Homecoming, just saying, give me back Raimi any day. Well, yeah, I mean, if you had to say, but the thing is, I think maybe audiences have kind of moved past that Raimi campiness, for superhero movies. That was a perfect balance between humor, campiness, and spidery goodness, except for 3. But even 3 was all right. Peak of superhero movies ever. Said the new ones aren't as good as the old ones, but it's worth watching. Oh, okay. Even DC is doing more interesting things than Marvel. They came out with Shazam, Aquaman, and like Wonder Woman, which were noteworthy. But I really think everyone really wants DC to do as good as Marvel. But they still have a ways to go, in my opinion. Because remember Suicide Squad? No, apparently neither does the studio, because they are literally rebooting it. How do you reboot a franchise after one movie? It was that bad. Hey, we're making another Suicide Squad. All right, No, it's not Suicide Squad 2. Wait, what? But it's like Suicide Squad 2. It was like 2016. It was just 3 years ago. Nah, don't worry about that film. That was a test run. What? You don't spend like $100 million on a test run. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I've seen so many videos giving a good defense of Spider-Man 3 now that I no longer consider it a bad movie. It wasn't terrible. I just think there was that weird blip for the Peter Parker character where you're just like, all right, this is getting silly. And then they brought it back in sort of towards the end, and I got that. But, it was just that everybody overreacts. That's why, weird emo Peter Parker rubbed people the wrong way back then. Yeah, a soft reboot. Yeah, soft reboot. Yeah, it's soft. Marvel formula is stale. It's the same movie every time. Yeah, pretty much with the superhero things, it kind of is. But, as long as the characters are good. I liked Age of Ultron for some reason, because the little CGI villain guy, Ultron, was so good. I like that. I don't know why. No, the movie in and of itself, I wasn't crazy about. I was crazy about the villain. He was cool. Problem with DC, I find, is their good guys are just dull, but their bad guys, they don't do enough with. Exactly. Till the Joker movie comes out. That is what I am looking forward to, because it seems more psychological drama for the Joker, and the Joker's a deep character that requires that kind of justice as film goes. You can't just be like, oh, I'm the Joker. Let me laugh a little bit and, do laughing gas. He's a more complex character than that. I failed you. Why? I didn't make the cookie burger yet. Oh, come on. What are you doing? You had one job. Make a cookie burger. Gah. So that was the pumpkin stuff done. What? Looking the text is what? 18 wrist turn. What? What, this? What's wrong with a 180 wrist turn? That's fine. Oh, it's weird. What? You're like, what? What's that thing where people got multiple joints, double jointed, triple jointed? I know, your wrist is like a weed whacker sometimes. Wow! Suicide Squad is a quote-unquote Oscar-winning movie, so can't be that bad, right? How did it win an Oscar? Do they have Oscars for
More humans.
What's up? Heart of the Forest! Tree Moons! Thank you. Hope you're doing well. 3 moons. 3 moons. Heart of the Forest. 3 moons. Mad Magazine will probably do their parody called Offenders Trembling. What? Doctor Strange. Yeah, that was a good film, but that could be down to the actors in it. Yeah, Doctor Strange was pretty good. Even for an hour and a half, though, it felt a little bit long. Like, I feel like it should have been an hour and 10 minutes. But it was still good. I liked it better than Venom. Venom was... I've rewatched Venom, and I'm kind of like, yeah, it's all right. I can't take it too seriously. The guy who played Brock was good. He was all right. How's Dawn? Oh, well, hey, you want to hear the latest injury? No, Dawn went on this whole cleaning kick, and she ended up hurting her back moving stuff around, because I got it. One of those people. I can do it. Oh, back. So she's just been resting up. I know, it's like this endless thing, but she's ready for Game of Thrones tonight. We got popcorn and a sense of whatever. I'm not watching it because I don't care. It won for best costume. It won for best... Whose costume in there was even remotely good? The witch? She was kind of cool. Really? Best costume? No, absolutely not. In 2016, I have no idea what else came out, but any film where somebody was like wearing Old Navy apparel would have been better, all right? My God. That's probably the short shorts. Everyone's just like, oh, dude, short shorts, that deserves an Oscar. You idiot. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, there you go. One Spider-Man, I like Andrew Garfield. I didn't care for Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He wasn't bad in it, but he wasn't super, spectacular or amazing as Spider-Man. I know, it's terrible, but it was the only, adjectives I could think of. Dawn sounds like my mom. Always has to do stuff on her own. Yeah, right? But, It was weird because it wasn't one of those things where you're like lifting up stuff. Hold on.
Suicide Squad won for best makeup.
Best makeup. Yeah, really? Is that what they're calling CGI now? Best makeup? Get out of here. Please, best makeup. You got to be kidding me. Oh, look, I drew a skull on somebody's face. Give me an Oscar. No, I've seen better Instagram makeup tutorials, frankly. God. No, that hurts my soul. It really does. Harley's costume probably because people probably think Harley's old classic costume is hokey or something. These idiots. I still like her old costume. It's so weird. Yeah, by today's standards, it would be considered hokey or weird, but, if the actor could pull it off, then it will work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how many times everyone's like, oh, really? They're gonna bring Captain America out in the Stars and Stripes again? That's gonna be a little hokey. Hey, it worked with him. Whatever. Same thing with Thor. Basically, it was kind of almost true to the comic, but he still managed to work it. Amazingly spectacular Spider-Man. What's up?
And they won that when that one Star Trek movie was also in the running.
Really? I don't even know. I didn't even keep up with I don't keep up with the Oscars. So when I see a little Golden Globe on something or an Oscar statue, just generally a pass for me. Unless it's like delving into the artsy stuff. But when it comes to like superhero movies and stuff like that, oh, this wins an Oscar because a bunch of old people in Hollywood are like, how can we get younger viewers? Hey, they seem to like them comic book movies, eh? Why don't we give one of them Oscar things to them and maybe we get the viewers, huh? Like literally, that's how I picture Hollywood. Ugh. Probably Killer Croc's design. Oh, come on. Serious question. Does anyone even care about the Oscars anymore? No. Hey, someone just bought a sticker. Hey, you're a sticker. You're a sticker, little jar guy. Jar Jar. No, I can't call him Jar Jar. One, legalities, and two, Jar Jar. Anyway, thank you. What's up? You.
Something you probably didn't notice about Garfield's Spider-Man, it's focused much more on how Peter's powers is a curse. He loses everyone. Literally everyone he loves dies or goes missing. It's depressing, but so true to the character.
Yeah, I mean, it was darker in tone, but you know what? Spider-Man was never really a dark character for me, if that makes any sense. His vibe wasn't necessarily dark. They were just like, hey, let's make Spider-Man all dark and brooding here because, you know, we don't have enough of those superheroes in the universe now. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, it's not terrible, but, for me, it's not top tier. But I don't know. Whatever. You can argue all day about it, and people be like, no, you're really great. About Romero. It's not Romero. Come on. Normal look and crazy look. Thank you, Kitty Cat Cosplay. I'm not calling Ramiro now because that's weird. We should call him Art for like artery. There you go. Because our heart's got arteries. Clogged artery. Art. Art the heart. See, there you go. And that's his name now. His name's Art. Shut up, Art. I returned with Stu. Stu betcha. I stopped caring about the Oscars ages ago. Yeah, I don't think I ever did. I never cared about award shows, music awards, whatever awards. It just didn't work. Name the Heart Screamer since it likes to scream. No, we're calling him Art. Art the Heart. Always thought Spider-Man moaned and whined too much about stuff. A lot of the bad guys and side characters were really good, in my opinion, just not Peter Parker. What, do you think he had a DC problem where it was like, yeah, he's always whining? Yeah. You. What?
Spider-Man seems to be the only hero where you can realistically have stories where the whole city is in danger and then have stories where only one store is in danger.
Well, yeah, that's New York for you. Either the whole place is in danger or just one shop is in, risk of exploding. No, that's New York. You.
Spider-Man is more about how his circumstances are dark. It's the character that's not dark, but the events that happen to him? Yes, they are dark.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't be a superhero then. If you don't want dark, don't be a superhero. What do you think? Everything's going to happen? And you're like, phew, yeah, I'm Spider-Man. Nah, something bad's always going to happen. I don't know. Don't worry about it. You like what you like. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I left off and it got lost. Where did I live? I honestly don't get why we should care about the Oscars. Because everyone tells you to? Because people have deemed these films to be great for one reason or another. As opposed to letting the independent public actually watch them and think for themselves.
Yay for months. Also, the Oscars' other award shows just seems to be a bunch of rich people on a stage all congratulating themselves on being even more rich and successful.
Yeah, that's pretty much Hollywood. And here's the award for, richest director who made the most money making a film with the biggest budget. It's like, well, how much does that award cost? It's the most expensive one. I just don't get it. Thank you for the 4 moons. Mentioned. Who mentioned what? Oh, no, that's somebody else. Spider-Man doesn't want to be a hero. That's the one of the biggest plot threads. Yeah, well, then then you know what? Go on vacation. You know, just Spidey up yourself a hammock and just chill. You know, go to Hawaii. I don't know, problem solved. What? Nah, that's kind of point. He looks at the bright side in spite of the darkness. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that. I've got 99 issues. And the Oscars ain't one. Yeah, the Oscars for most woke actor goes to. Yeah, just still blank, right?
Congratulating the rich people, but no respect for the stunt doubles.
Yeah, how come they don't? Do they have Oscars for stunt people? Because I've seen some pretty scary stunts done with actual human bodies, and it's impressive and scary. And you know what? They should at least deserve a nod of recognition for, you know, getting exploded and then having a building fall on them. So you might want to add that as a category. What's up?
Spidey goes Hawaiian.
There you go. Why not? Why not? Thank you. I'd probably watch it. Well, no, they're sending him overseas now for the next film, right? So, you know what? Hawaii's just over there. It would have been a shorter trip. They've been fighting for an Oscar to stunt people. Really? Well, Fruitless Zapple, yeah, that's never going to happen. I don't think it is. That's like, you know, giving an Oscar for what? Best boom mic. You know, that's I think what people think of it. It's just like, it's not that important. As long as it's not in frame, they did their job, you know. Superhero debate, let's go. Nah, I don't care enough about it to care. I hope Captain Marvel wins a Razzie for worst end credit song. So celebrities again. Yeah, I didn't care that they edited out a particular word in that. Because I'm like, why did they do this? What? Why? I know what the word is. They edited it out, but I still know what it is. Spidey goes to Europe, pretty much. They just give it to Tom Cruise for doing his own stunts. Yeah,
when
right?
I hear someone say something about being woke, all I can think is they slept well and drank really good coffee that day.
I know, right? Wick David, thank you. Yo, man, the most woke actor. They've been awake for 3 weeks. It's mostly a medical condition, but also a lot of caffeine. The award goes to, I'm going to say Steve Buscemi, because he always looks like he's awake. So he's got those wide eyes, and he's just like, hey, guys, you know, that kind of thing. Or Jack Black, just because of the high energy levels. Thank you. Speaking of woke, I should make some more coffee. I should have some more coffee. Good choice. Disqualified for using meth, or is that allowed? I think in Hollywood that's required, right? It's like a stipulation of becoming an actor. You.
Stunt people have awards, not Oscars, but still. It is called the Taurus World Stunt Awards.
See, and here's the problem. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of it. I didn't even know there was a stunt award. This is what I'm saying. If it's all the way down there, deep in the, you know, rubbish bin of you know, Hollywood accolades, you know, needs to be brought up.
The Oscars aren't as bad as the MTV Video Music Awards. Nothing like watching a music award show by a company and channel that doesn't even play music anymore.
Yeah, I don't even, like, even back in the day when they did play music, I kind of still didn't care about their award shows. You know? Unless, like, a really good band was playing. But in the 90s, most of the bands were good. You know, now it's just like... Like, I really don't care. Repost. The Uncle Ben, that's because Spidey didn't stop a criminal. Yeah, I am aware of that. I've seen the movies. I know how that works. Got into the psychologicals of Spidey's and Peter Parker. And that's why he's got to stop crime, because he didn't. And the one time it didn't, it hit home. Oh, the tragedy. You know? Unlike Bruce Wayne, who was just, you know, having his lollipop outside the opera house with his parents, and, you know, that went well. What's
I
up?
have some good news. I was complimented by my new manager last night for doing very well, managing drive-through and front counter at work last night. We only had 4 people on staff last night and it was a busy night.
Ah. Hold on.
Back then, the South Park movie was nominated for an Oscar. Those were the times.
I didn't even know that was a thing either. Wow. I would say the music in that is exceptional for an animated film. Ace of Diamonds, good. Good job. Here, I'm going to tell you a secret, though. Don't come off as super responsible and capable because they're just going to give you more work so you can pick up the slack from everyone else who's incompetent. Trust me, that's the way the workplace goes. Oh, this is the competent one. Give them more work. They can handle it. Yeah. And while everyone else is goofing off on their phone. Just, it's good that you're competent, but don't show it too much. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
Speaking of music, found a metal band I really enjoy with a very unique sound. They are called Sludge. Yes, that's how you spell it. They use mollusks as analogies to destructive human nature and the cosmic horror of world-ending themes. I wish all bands were that crazy and creative. The South Park nomination was for one of the songs. If I remember correctly, it was Blame Canada.
Oh, I like Love Resistance. That was like the best track for me. Blame Canada got kind of played out by everyone. But there you go. Thank you. And Chaos Druid, weird.
I've already warned him not to overload because I will stop working. I get overwhelmed easily and if it gets too much, my brain and body will actually stop functioning.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, at least they know now. Let's be like, hey, I'm competent, but not that competent, please. No more responsibility or I'll die. That's good. You can have that medical condition now. Seriously, and everyone will believe you. That's good. But seriously, don't overload yourself. Ugh. Thank you. Hey. You.
At Jim Others they got Robin Williams to sing Blame Canada back then too at the Oscars. He nailed it so well.
Oh. See, that I didn't see. I didn't even know that was a thing. That would have been pretty good. So I gotta go see it. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I gotta look that up now. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Okay. Telma was like, hey, your competency is showing. What's up?
Aloha.
Hi.
Raptor Moan here.
Coffee.
Got news. Chair broke, but its model went on sale today for $50 off. Made in '89 on instrumental chemistry test. Got 1 week of classes left then finals. Working on research paper and presentation. Taking a break from streaming and putting everything else on hold until finals are done. Bagels Chair 20.
Good for you. Prioritizing. Way to go. Oh, that's good, because a lot of people will be like, nah, man, I got to stream. Forget about school. Nah, you're doing it right. Good for you. Hey, if I had to go to school, I would definitely not be doing schoolwork. Which makes them better than us. Thank you. Let me get a beverage. Beverage. Because somebody asked what time it was and how long I've been streaming, and now it told me, and now I got to get coffee. I'm going to feel like I've been on too long, so hold on. Give me a second. Zathos, how's it going? Doing all right? And people talking about bands unrelated to anything. There's a really good artist on Twitch called his work seems to be a bit of.
Howdy all, sorry I'm late, but it's snowing like crazy outside and Dinnerman 214 had an emergency call because snow and stupid people don't mix. Also tomorrow's my birthday.
Hey! Happy birthday, blue-eyed lady devil, getting a Monday birthday, which is not really great because nobody likes Monday unless it's your birthday. Blue-eyed lady devil, gonna have to shovel yourself out of snow on your birthday. Yeah, I know, dude. Somebody got walloped with snow recently. I'm not happy about that. There was also tornadoes and then floods elsewhere. So yeah, nature. I know. Happy birthday though, and thank you. And what good artist who does Lovecraftian sci-fi vibe to it? I'd look it up. It's traditional art. Traditional. Oh my God, pen and paper, doodles. Yeah. I like that. It's traditional art's becoming a lost art. Dun, dun, dun. How do I fix my nerve pain in my feet without cutting them off? Without cutting them off. Oh man, got my hands tied here. Physical therapy. That's all I got. I like Mondays. Yeah, you ever say that? Oh man, I hate Mondays. Somebody's like, I love Mondays. You're like, how could you like Mondays? Because I'm off. Yep. Garfield. Bleep Mondays. Bleep. Down with snow. I'm officially anti-snow. Lost cause though. We didn't get a lot of snow this winter, which was kind of interesting. It was like 2 storms that were kind of but everything else was kind of dusting, which I was kind of thankful for. So we'll see. Gotta worry about the spring though. You get those weird storms that show up. Gotta live in lightning's playground, don't you? Where do they leave off? Yeah. Just starting to get into watercolor art, so I shall be one of the few left when everyone else goes away. Thumbs up. I never like working with watercolor. It's really difficult for me. There's no thing. What? There's no thing wrong with snow. Nobody knows the shovels I've seen. See what I did? Okay. Let's see. We had a cold and easy winter. Yeah, it was brick out there though. It was frozen. If you don't play or freeze for an exam and you gotta read.
Oh, right. Science news. Scientists have released the photos of 2 black holes. One in a faraway galaxy, the other at the center of the Milky Way. That is an insanely impressive feat.
I know! And yet, I can't get a really good Wi-Fi signal where I am, right? That's going to be the thing. Remember back in the day, it'd be like, you can put a man on the moon, but fill in a blank, right? You can take a picture of a black hole, and yet I can't get a consistent Wi-Fi signal. I can't even get a consistent 4G in my area. But you could take a picture of a black hole. That's fine. Way to go, science. It is impressive, though. It really is. Oh, God. I'm not even reading that. Spock. I'm not doing that. It's been snowing here in Wales, too. I think about 2 weeks ago. I had a few inches at least. I'm stuck in the house again. Been in here for a number of days now because of the snow. Boo! It was like 75 degrees yesterday. I was going to break out the cool towels that were sent to us. We can put a man on the moon, but we can't put True Lies on Blu-ray. I think that's coming out on Blu-ray. I think there might be a pre-order up for it. So look into it. I think it's coming out. I think. All those movies will eventually. Picture of a black hole 55 million light years away, no less. I know, right?
Speaking of which, was woken up this morning by my phone blaring a tornado warning and to seek immediate shelter.
Bring.
And while we ended up being fine, I've had very little sleep.
Yeah, but you're not dead, so that's the important thing. I'd rather be tired and alive than, dead and sleepy. And that doesn't work. So I'd rather be sleepy and alive than what, dead and well rested? I mean, that doesn't work. All right, then just dead. Never mind. I really want The Abyss in Blu-ray. I'm sure most of that stuff is going to come out on Blu-ray. They're actually re-releasing Ghostbusters on 4K, something or other with deleted scenes. I don't care. It's past my point of interest. What's up?
My son wanted to know if your car was yellow from pollen yet.
No, not yet, but there has been pollen everywhere. And it'll really show up, though. So, let's see. Well, we had rainstorms recently, so it's just like, if there was pollen on the car, it's gone now. All right, free car wash by nature. Where to leave off? We live in a weird weather dome. An impending storm of sizable proportions can come towards us and peter out. Just thunder and lightning for a couple of minutes and heavy rainfall. Last time I seen a huge thing, purple coming towards us. that didn't disperse was back in 1998 when we had a tornado touchdown in the downtown area. Guess it got too expensive for tornadoes to come here. That is crazy. Yeah, if you live in like I would say a valley or any place surrounded by mountains, it's kind of strange because the weather in your area isn't the weather where you live. It's so strange the way mountains mess up the whole, atmospheric thing. It's crazy. Good to know Blu-ray hasn't been made obsolete yet by streaming services. It's getting there, though. It really is. Dimitri! What does that even mean? I am quite happy. How about you? Oh, there we go. Just kidding. Let's see. I'm waiting to hear it. Waiting. Any second? Give it a second. Guess school's out, right? Let's see. Las Vegas, we live in a bowl. It's a bowl. It's a bowl, but you put all your little money in. That's what I was waiting for. Wick David. I live in Florida, so hurricanes area, dime a dozen here, sadly. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, here I got a thing. No, I want to know about this because we were. Don was talking about this. All right, yeah, like Game of Thrones is going to be on tonight, right? Now, I don't even know what time it comes on. 10, 11 o'clock, whatever. Now, here's what I got to know. Now, if something airs at say 10 o'clock here, okay, in California, does that mean it like airs at 7? Or do you guys air it at a different time? Because didn't that happen like back in the day where like, I'm trying to think of an old shoulder. Oh, like, say a show like Seinfeld, when it came on, and it came on at like hypothetically 9 o'clock. Did that mean it aired at 6 o'clock in California, or did they adjust their time according to their TV stations and show it at 9 o'clock? So how does that work now? Because they used to do that in the past, right? Didn't they have a different little time thing? There's an HBO for the East Coast and the West Coast. Yeah, but then so, like, how does that work? It's aired at different times, I believe. It usually happens when they say things like 9 p.m., 8 Central. Oh, okay. So it is different times. Yeah, but then if everyone on the East Coast watches it before the West Coast, then, the whole internet is filled with spoilers before it even airs over there. You know what I'm saying? For, like, hypothetically Game of Thrones. I live in Florida. No, okay. Don't get me started on Poland. No. I don't know. See, people don't know. It's weird. Because I could see back in the day, pre-internet, where it's like, oh, okay, if a show's aired here at, say, an X-Files episode, it's aired at 9 o'clock, and then they can air it at 9 o'clock in California time. It's not a big deal. You didn't have everybody messing up spoilers.
It's airing at 2 a.m. in Britain. I won't be able to watch it until Monday evening
Boo.
due to working hours.
Boo. Well, overseas, I could see there being an issue, but just for the United States, North America, like, how's that work? This is why you got to tread carefully. Avoid all of the shows to prevent spoilers. It's easier that way. Yeah, it is easier, but it's just, I'm kind of like, how does that work? Out west, you get to used to the spoilers on everything, even Dancing with the Stars. Oh, so it is a different time. So then something that airs at 9 here, you have to avoid everything for 3 hours before it even airs there. And then you got to watch it there? No, because this confused me. Because look, we're East Coast people. We just, East Coast, hey, we're on East Coast. How's it going? That kind of thing. So we never compensated, like, or even thought about the time change for West Coast. Now I'm curious. And how did they do shows, like, back in the day? That was, like, I guess that was easier then. But now I just feel bad for everybody who lives on the West Coast. Because it's like, oh, Game of Thrones is spoiled. If not more because of the length of the show. No, but that'd be weird. Hydrate bot, don't tell me how long I've been on. How do we get to talking about this? No, it was a question I wanted to ask people because, they would know. So for anybody in Cali, right? Or, West Coast area, like your shows prime time, like a show that would go on at 9 o'clock, like hypothetically, that's like simulcast, like presidential address. Oh, all right. For Game of Thrones, or at least that's good. What's up?
No, when it shows in NY at 10 p.m. then it will show at the same general time each in NY, 9 Central and 8 CA.
All right. I guess, I don't know, that almost makes it more confusing. So if it shows a 10, it'll be 10 9. When HBO go through instant streaming, but again, we know how you feel about such services. Yeah, no, it's just like, there is that, but, yeah. The internet wasn't as prevalent as it is now. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Back in the day, it wasn't a big deal because, if a show came on, nobody got spoiled, cross country. You know what I'm saying? Work sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know. I know what to do.
In other news, we now know exactly how humans learn effectively. Primarily, be interested in the topic, test yourself, take a few days off between learning important stuff, and community discussion.
There you go. Come on! That's supposedly logical. I don't know. A lot of math just to watch Game of Thrones. Yeah, I know, right? Game like it, thank you. No, I just found out. You're off to the movies. Enjoy your movies. Watch something good. He knows nothing. What? So when you see it at 10 p.m. California, we'll be watching it at 8 p.m. due to the 3-hour difference between East and West Coast. Okay, so something comes on at 10. Well, it's 3 hours, so it would be 7 where you are. So airs at 10 o'clock here and airs at 7 o'clock over there. That actually might be more fun for West Coast because, by the time it's over, you still get, people are still awake to talk about it. Where, East Coast, everyone's like, all right, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I'll read the tweets later. I'm going to bed. That kind of thing. I hit a media blackout for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm still on it, even though I've beaten the game. Why? It's over. It's like in the gaming community, it's considered an old game by now. You should know everything about the game already. I'm going to get water. Because the bot reminded me I have water. Hydrate bot is important. Uh-huh. All right. I don't like that water. It's a little warm. No, that's interesting, though. And there's something else I was going to say. I was going to say something, and it was supposed to be important. Spoilers will be spoilers. You can't not know what's going to go on in the world of entertainment anymore with the internet. It's just impossible. Let me tell you a story about Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I literally had no idea what happened until we got it on disc from the library about a year after the fact. So yeah, you can. Of course, you do have to be a shut-in with like 0 friends and a very low tolerance for anything internet. So, yes, and I kid you not. Dude, we even got through the Harry Potter stuff. All the films were released for Harry Potter. We sat down and we watched them all, and we had no idea what was coming next. We had no idea. I'm serious. God. I swear to Bob, I am not lying. This is how antisocial and shut-in we are. Well, we don't discuss anything with anybody, and you guys have been super good about not spoiling stuff, so you know what? Thank you. Oh. Simulcast air at the same time regardless of which time zones. Tape delay. Show runs live on East Coast and delayed on West Coast by normally 2 hours and out of order. Oh, okay. So simulcast, we don't got to worry about none. Okay, cool.
Praise be to Bob.
Yes. Praise Bob. Now Harry Potter's been George Lucas by J.K. Rowling. If her Twitter page is anything to go by. Oh, yeah. Retcon. Yeah, for those who don't know what retcon stands for, it's retroactive continuity. So basically, hey, let's go back and mess with the lore, and now it's lore. So, yeah, just if you hear the word retcon and you're like, what is everybody talking about? That's what it is. Retroactive
At
continuity.
J.i.M. Oh, by the way, GOT will show in New York at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. in California. Just check the listings.
Really? What? I don't think Game of Thrones shows at 6. Does it? Thought it was 10. I'll let Dawn know after the stream. Yeah, I will check the listings where? I don't have a TV guide. I stopped subscribing to them. Dude, back in the day, literally, people had to wait for the TV guide and figure out what was on television by flipping through a magazine. I know I can check the internet. I'm not that daft.
They
Okay?
could have made a twisted timeline by use of an illegal time turner. Once you break time, the limit is only your own badge writing.
Yeah, but that's just a cop-out, though. You know what I'm saying? It really is a cop-out. You're just like, oh, well, time. And this changed because, time. It's like, what? Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, Spock, that is another equivalent to retcon, I guess. TV Guide app. Oh, God, they actually have an app? I thought nobody used it anymore. Books and movies, what, as restrooms, what, J.K. Rowling, now they just magic it away. Yeah, J.K. Rowling. Magic. Oh, things change because of magic. Retcon, messing with history, pretty much. So who's worth with rooting what they created, J.K. Rowling or George Lucas? I would say Lucas because, you know what? The lore was so long and well established that when he started fiddling with it, it was like, what? What are you doing? It's like, messing with the 10 Commandments of sci-fi. Rowling is like, well, it's still kind of new. And it's like 10 years old. Whatever. Harry Potter could do this. Yeah. And this person's this way. And that person's that. Whatever. Don't matter. Yeah. I'm going to rewrite all the books and make another $1 billion because I want to be more richer than the queen. Literally. Pumpkin, I am hungry for tuna. Just what ate it. What do I do now? I don't know, if you're out of tuna, then you have to go get tuna. So I would, grab some fishing equipment, go down to the dock and cast your lure and keep your fingers crossed. That's the easiest way to get tuna that I know of. Let's use clear something up if you weren't clear on, or if that you point out another reason kept it from being shown, or not super annoyed. It serves no purpose. Well, yeah, there is that other aspect of it where it's like kind of define something that was insignificant back in the past, and it's like, oh, now it's important, that kind of thing. Yeah. Then you gotta relook at the lore and be like, what, really? Wow. Yeah. Choose what? Star Trek. What does have a bathroom, but just one. Star Trek Next Generation's Enterprise has what? A bathroom, but just one. There's one bathroom on the entire Enterprise. That must be a really long wait to get in there. Have fun, Evie. What are you doing? Gonna shower. What? Oh God! Every time every time you show up, you're either grooming yourself or eating. I don't understand. You're like, I'm trying to say it's like a princess. There's always some kind of grooming or being fed something. It's weird. Princess Evie. No, she's queen of the ducks, though, so I guess royalty, they do get taken care of, so I wouldn't know. Skinny vanilla latte. I just feel like it wouldn't fill up the cup all the way. Actually, only one toilet. Man, I would hate to be on cleaning duty for that place. So you turned 30 on April 1st. There you go. You turned April. See, I don't know whether if I should trust you or not. I don't know if that's an April Fool's joke. I don't know why you would do that so late in the game. I'm going to say happy birthday. Maybe. Happy birthday, you April Fool. I don't know. That's all I got. Wayne, what? I have a stipulation. If I somehow make it rich with my OGIPs, if I start going to the root, some of them will verbally, physically slap me until I get out of it. Lols. Kitty cat, what? As long as you deal with, hooking the gross worms and handling the slimy, yucky fish. I don't like handling the fish. This thing's from nightmares. Oh. Now, you went fishing a couple of times, right? We always felt bad for the fish, so we stopped fishing. I don't like doing that to fish, you know? I don't like eating fish to begin with. Why am I going to capture them? You know, we're not fans of that. I don't know. It's not my fault. Bump, bump, bump. I don't like your new floor mat. It's very squeaky. Every time you move, I can hear a... You know? It's like a rubbery squeak. What's up?
How much entitlement do you think that a creator should have over his property though? I mean, to the point of just changing whatever you want, regardless of the quality. Like what if you come out and tell me someday that Foamy actually gets triggered behind the scene? Or something along that line.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like I can't put myself in the shoes of somebody like, Lucas because... Yeah, he's got an issue of having to employ... Or at least he had the issue of employing hundreds upon hundreds of people, right? So, messing with the lore equals jobs, I guess. That's why they make reboots, because it's literally more jobs and more money for people. But I think creatively, there should be a cutoff point. I think it's like it's like if anyone's ever worked on a painting, you get to a point with painting and stuff, and you're just like, okay, this is done. It's done. Cool. And you leave it alone because the work in and of itself is finished. And I kind of look at film and music that way. That's why, like, when they go back and remaster stuff and, add guitar solos, Megadeth, I'm looking at you, and tweak things, it kind of irks me because you're diminishing that moment in time where the piece was finished. You're going back and you're altering things and you're changing it around. It's like, well, I didn't really like the blue eyes I put in this painting. Let me make them green. And you're like, what are you doing? No. You got to let it go. And from a creative standpoint, I would try not to mess with the lore. I really wouldn't. Unless you could do something so mind-blowing with it. I don't know. Since we're talking about Star Wars, like, do a role reversal where the Jedis were actually the evil people, and the whole Empire was really just like the good peacekeeping, if you want to switch it around like that, I don't know, something like that, then maybe that would just be mind-blowing, but I think of the Star Wars universe, we're past mind-blowing. Right? We're done. We've seen it all, and, all the little... light swords flying around is only going to be so amusing for so long, Really? Come on. I know. It's like Bethesda screw up its own Fallout 76 just for the Super Mutant and Brotherhood of Steel. What? See, I'm not too much into the lore, so I have no idea. After reboot it to tell a different story and leave the original alone. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with that, but then you had Ghostbusters as well, where they did reboot it, try to tell a different story, and it just failed on multiple levels. So, is that a good thing? Then there's like offshoots of the franchise. I'm fine with offshoots because then they can kind of, live and die on their own merit. But, Oh my God, like all those Marvel series that are going to the Disney Plus streaming service. Oh my God. How is that going to affect the lore of the Marvel universe? At least they got the same actors, but I'm just like, I got no interest in this. Do I really want to see the Winter Soldier and Falcon just fly around and punch people? I'm just like, no, this isn't going to be fun. Maybe the Loki series, but I'm not paying for that. I was looking through some fan fiction and found someone who used the haunted toaster and gave proper credit to you. Yay! Somebody gave credit. Thank you. Yeah. It's so rare these days. Everyone just assumes that, they see an idea, they can use it for themselves and not give anyone credit, because internet. And this is why you have Article 13. There were stories from that perspective before Disney threw out the expanded universe. Yeah, I know, but still. The lore! The clones are good, but misguided. Yeah, I know, right? So who thinks EA of America is going to be that zero? EA, I don't know. Aren't they working on a Star Wars game? What is it? Jedi Fallen something. I would say a 5-year limit after the story is finished, maybe a bit long, but clarification sometimes needs to happen. Oh no, clarification's fine with past lore. Like if somebody doesn't get it and they're just like, "Yo, what did this mean?" It was a little bit of a gray area, and you're like, "Oh man, no, I'm sorry, I didn't flesh that out properly. This is actually what it means," and do that, but not saying, "Oh well, okay, this is the hot topic of the day, so I'm gonna retroactively make a character identify with this group of people because it's the hot topic." That kind of thing. That's where I'm like, is this really necessary? Is it pertinent information? Is it true? Was it always true? Or does it become a pandering kind of thing? And that's what really worries me is that, people are going to go back and retroactively try to just, change the attitudes and identities of certain characters just to fit in with the all-inclusive everything that everyone is so used to today. And the thing is, that's not always the case. It's just, a bunch of people doing a bunch of people stuff. Leave it at that, It's going to be canceled like 13. Well, what's that other Jedi Fallen Order? Oh, there you go. What are superhero movies are about to go to the way of Westerns? No, it's going to peter out, though. And here's why, because Disney may not realize this, but we're kind of up to our eyeballs in superheroes. So all the streaming service stuff that you throw at us, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Because even I got to tell you, literally, I'm super stoked about Avengers Endgame. But after that, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is good. We are at that point. It's a good cherry on the superhero sundae, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be that. Everything else after that is just gonna be like, I'll see what the X-Men are up to because they're their own entity as far as I'm concerned. Even the groups that rallying is pandering to feel insulted for being patronized. That's what I'm saying. It's very pandery, and I don't care for that. Personally, I would definitely be offended. I would definitely be offended if somebody was like, "Oh, well, this character really, is a pumpkin, inside." But I'm like, well, "No, man, stop trying to, demographic me." You know what I'm saying? It's just really weird. I mean, Doc Comes was a TV actor before then, so he can go make a series on Disney Plus. Oh, yeah, he could. Yeah, the Doctor Strange guy. I'd be fine with that. I don't know how interesting it would be, though. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. Here's my thing about superhero movies.
Years.
Hold on.
A lobotomy is
Wow.
in order.
30 moots. Crazy gay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That is a lot of support for a long, long time. Damon Darkness, thank you for the host. Yes. And I was going to say something. Oh, no. Superhero movies for me, I like to see them in chunks, like, Iron Man and this movie and, Captain America and boom, 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 Avengers. Superhero movies aren't something I tune into to see weekly. Even binge watching like 12 episodes of something, it's like, no, man, I really don't have 6 hours to be sitting there watching like 12 episodes of fill in the blank, assuming they're a half hour long. If they're an hour long, then I am sitting there for 12 hours watching a bunch of padded story. That's why I like superhero movies. They condense a lot of stuff, and if it's done right, it's still good. I don't need it stretched out. That's why I never got into Daredevil and The Punisher on Netflix. It's like I saw a couple episodes, and I'm like, all right. And then the next one comes out, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't have time for this. I got to go do something else. It's sad, but true. You can condense a story, make it good, and, a nice little digestible thing that doesn't require a ton of commitment, but can over the course of time if they feel like it, Hi, Jim. Can you add your wallpaper of Pauline dressed as the mummy? Oh, God. Weren't you the one that wanted the bowl of ramen? I put the bowl of ramen up there. My God, the mummy one? Isn't that up there? You may have to go back. God, that was like 2-3 years ago. Superhero movies have gone too far for much too long. They're fun, though. I do still like them. They're fun, but, Loki got a pretty good animated movie a while back. Did he? Huh. I might make some rice flour brownies tomorrow. Bloody Angel, I almost want to live like close by you just so I can stop in and just try all these foods you make.
I'm gonna say this. Word is, Disney is going to completely reboot the entire MCU with all new actors. I will not be participating.
No.
It's way too soon to be doing this all over again with all new actors.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You're going to make another Iron Man? I'm sorry, Robert Downey Jr. will forever be Iron Man. Literally, there is probably not a person born that can do that part better. And I would say even if in decades, hands down. Same thing with Chris Evans, and I think that's his name, and Captain America. It's really going to be really difficult to top those people. And what are you going to do? Retell the origin story of everybody? Please, I don't have time to sit there and watch Tony Stark lament over chest shrapnel. You know what I'm saying? Reposter will be. You're gonna have to repost that again. It's gonna go away. Superheroes become oversaturated. People keep saying it won't happen, but it really is. If you throw it the content that feels samey, yeah, it is. Literally, we're at that point where everything's starting to feel samey. People here are already just like, yo.
Can we please agree to burn down the movie mongers if they mess up the live-action Thundercats movies?
Are they making a live-action Thundercats movie? I did not even know that was a thing, and I'm scared now. I had high hopes for today.
It's hard to really get invested in superhero movies the older I get when they keep rebooting them over and over. Like, how many times do I really want to see every hero's beginning being retold?
I know, right? Spider-Man, I had to see it 3 times. 3 times! You know? I'm like, oh, man. At least with the recent one, they're just like, yeah, man, I was on a school trip. I went to this place, got, Tom Holland version. But it's like, everything else, I'm just like, please. And what is happening there? I see it. Yeah, get your fat little thumb and fix that. Thanks. And that's the thing. Does anybody really want to sit through the retelling of this? It's like that's what ruined the Superman reboot for me, too. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, God, here we go with the origin story again. Oh, and it's just, and how much care and concern do they have in these franchises if they're like, all right, we put 10 years into all this stuff. Get rid of it. Wait, what? Build off of it. Deja voodoo. I know. I'm also fed up with the Joker. Don't be fed up with the Joker. The next movie might be good. It looks like it was actually taken seriously. Why so serious? Because you need to be sometimes. Disney, if you look at, wow, everyone is just so hateful towards Disney right now. The crap, including the government in the U.S., is ran by old blah, blah, blah. I missed all that. Soon to be the fourth because they'll reboot again. Yeah, right. They're making a live-action Lion King. This was the next step. Yeah, I saw that. Live-action Little Mermaid coming out. No, absolutely not. I have not seen any of the live-action Disney things because, one, I don't care generally about most of that kind of stuff, like Beauty and the Beast, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, it's not my thing. They're rebooting Spider-Man so many times that all the good stuff has been told. They couldn't use it anymore. Spider-Man's new movie. I know, right? It's like, dude, when are they going to bring back Green Goblin again? You know what I'm saying? Thundercats, because it'll be what Herman and Voltron next. Something obscure like Silverhawks. No, that's not going to happen. They're not going to go for the obscure stuff. Though they are making an animated Mighty Mouse. I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently there was a superhero mouse back in the day. Mighty Mouse. And he was a mouse. And, they're making a movie out of that. Mighty Mouse. So I'll never say they won't dig down that deep into obscurity because I don't know what that is. And however he spells his name. Yeah, where's Kane? Come on. Or Bane, whatever his name is. Speaking of live action Lion King, I saw a video on how they lack the interesting expressions the animated version has. Yeah, because they can't do it. That's the problem. When you get too realistic, you're losing a lot of that interactive, expressive animation.
When they throw out lore, say the Star Wars EU, I dislike that they just do most of what the plot was anyway, but with a variation. Like a different person's eyes instead of the other. And we lose a big character development arc as a result.
Yep. And then we're stuck with what we got. And there was a post, Todd McFarlane is going to be directing Spawn the way he wants with lots of blood and gore. Yes, thank you. Yeah, because it's not a happy franchise. It's all like, oh, wow, look at this. Now, literally, the guy goes to hell, comes back as a, piece of fried bacon, and then he's got to, like, literally slowly burn off his life force to, kill people. It's ridiculous. Or right wrongs. You know what I'm saying. What? Here I come to save the day. Oh, was that this thing? Because that's got a vague, echoey tone to it. I might have seen episodes. There's a wee one. Repost more than 3 times. What? Holy cow, do movies, studios love Spider-Man's origins as much as DC loves Batman's origins? Yeah, that's the other thing. If I got to see another kid get, Bruce Wayne's parents get gunned down in an alley, I'm just like, come on, dude. How many times do I see this? I know why Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne. So they do that for the casual viewers. Like, what's Batman all about?
It would be hilarious if everyone that loves the Disney movies knew the origin of those characters and the horribly macabre things that happen to the lead characters. They would be scarred.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. Like everyone's. I find it ironic that Disney is really against Mickey Mouse going into the public domain when a lot of their early franchises were literally taken from public domain. You realize how much the grim fairy tale people would be worth right now if they got actually retroactively paid for all the content that everyone else has taken from them? Exactly. So, yeah, society. Lost City of Atlantis. Here we go with Atlantis. I see there. Bring them back. Disney. Live action Underdog was a big steamy follow. There was a live action Underdog? Oh, God. I didn't even know there was a live action Underdog. Oof. Sleeping Beauty, guys, all the way around dad. Wow, that is messed up. Tomo, really? Huh. That's not very Disney friendly. That's crazy. I don't think origin stories are 100% required. I never asked what the deal was with Adam West Batman, right?
Just throwing it out there. Lion King ripped off Kimba the White Lion. Disney, being the bigger corporation, refused to give credit to Tezuka's smaller anime company.
There you
That's the same Tezuka that made Astro Boy BTW, one of the first anime.
Well, that's something for Disney to figure out. Allegedly. Always add allegedly because, you know what? There's things for that. God. It's always a thing. It's Disney. What else are you going to do? You really didn't know sleeping? No, I did not. Why would I know that? I never really cared about it before anyway. No idea. But, society, so that's almost implied, I suppose. It doesn't copyrights expire after 50 years after the death of the author, supposedly. I'm joining the Rebel Alliance against it. Oh, God. So from what I can figure, over 90% of the material they have. Yeah, I would say since a lot of that stuff was in public domain, ironically. Yeah, they just kind of co-opted it, made it their own thing, and here we are. My new chair is here. You got a new chair. We got a new chair too the other day. Congratulations. It's good when you get a new chair. This one's been working out well. I haven't been straining my back or nothing. It's pretty good. Yeah. Repost. Disney did 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Swiss Family Robinsons on the Treasure Island. Wait, I was back when Disney was alive and I cared about doing live action from reality. Everyone loved Disney back in the golden age, but apparently they have a venomous hatred for him.
No matter how deep they dig, I think we are at least safe from ever having a live action Song of the South.
I don't think that's going to happen either. Make things worse, Sleeping Beauty only woke up because she went into labor. Oh, God. That would wake you up, though. Oh, man. I should make a cemetery in The Sims. Yes. It's called the swimming pool. The evil stepmother and stepsister Cinderella tried to cut their own heels and toes into glass. Oh, I remember that where they were trying to squeeze their feet into the glass slipper just so and they were like chopping up their feet. But yeah, why don't they bring that back? Come on. I want R-rated versions of these things. They're going to make the laws, they're going to make money that include others who use the public domain material and get the money to themselves. Yeah, that's Wick David. That's when you have that kind of money, like Disney money, you almost can do whatever you want because nobody's going to want to deal with 25 years of legalities and lawsuits. Nobody can. Nobody financially can. So it's a weird monetary bullying through the legal system kind of thing. And I kind of wish that would get changed up so there could be a quick resolve to issues like that. But, hey. Yeah. Society. That's going to be my answer to everything. This happens because, society. Remake Blazing Saddles. I don't think anyone should actually do that because, frankly, I think people would be upset about it for more than one reason. Need to find barbecue sauce that lets you... What? No. That's weird. Song of the South with live action with animated sections with algorithms to tell the stories. Really? I don't even think I've ever seen that. I don't think I have. Let me get coffee. I don't think I have. Now, let me get water. My throat's hurting. All right, so Disney being this powerful now to buy Fox and blah, blah, blah isn't really happy. What news is you might think. So the X-Men are back, so bleep. And we have bigger problems. Yeah, I know. And supposedly the Disney streaming service is going to get The Simpsons. I thought that wasn't part of the deal. I thought Simpsons weren't part of the deal with the Fox takeover. What happened?
Nice to be able to listen to a stream while drawing creepy dark things. Been a while since I got to do this. Cheers and nuggets.
Cool. Thank you. Keep doodling dark things because the world needs more dark things and not the I want to say almost dark Addams Family kind of thing. The more I see that trailer, the less I like it. I sat through it. I watched the rest of it, and I'm like, no. It's not clicking with me. It's not clicking. I'm scared. I'm scared now. I'm scared. The other thing that I have a problem with? If nobody's ever seen the Ugly Doll movie trailer, go see that. And then compare them to the actual Ugly Dolls that they actually made. They messed it up and made them all cutesy looking, and that's not the purpose. There's the whole thing about Ugly Dolls. They're supposed to be weird and derpy looking, and they made this movie where everybody looks like some kind of Disney Pixar cutesy little blob of colors. And I'm like, what did you guys do? Who allowed this to happen? You literally just sold the character's uniqueness and just watered it down to look like everything else. It's terrible. That is my opinion and my visual assessment of the situation, but it's dreadful. Dreadful. Disney not getting their biggest IP. Oh, and a chick from Tango, the original story had again. A dude she fell in love with after a few minutes of talking. Wow. The witch caught the dude and blinded him, but he got to see his child again. Weird. Huh. Now we're getting on a Pocahontas thing. Why the bleep do we need an Ugly Doll movie? I have no idea. What's up?
At J.i.M. Simpsons were a part of the deal. Disney just posted a promotional clip with Homer talking about how he is proud to be the newest addition to the Disney family and that The Simpsons will be on Disney+.
Well, there we go. I used to like The Simpsons. The Simpsons. It's over. It's over, man. Now that is literally, that kind of hurts. Because I heard rumors that it wasn't part of the deal, but apparently it is, and now I'm not happy. Snow White requested a poison apple and was rude about it. Well, there you go. Here, take the apple on the house. So you mean not a hot topic, dork? No problem. I avoid that like plague. Yeah. To sell Ugly Dolls. Yeah, I know, but they're going to be like new versions of the old Ugly Dolls. If you've ever seen the old Ugly Dolls, they're literally ugly looking, but cute. Not just cute. There's only them across from. I don't want to live on.
1, 2, 3. Pennies from you to me. Thank you.
Hey PG, Song of the South actually made it to public domain, so there is a legal bootleg DVD version out to buy now.
Hey, there you go. A legal bootleg. Oh my god. Public domain's always good. I do like it. Thank you. With Pocahontas, with the nurse, she's trying. Really? Oh, that's bad. The Simpsons run is now over. No, today's what movies were the 80s Saturday morning cartoons commercial back then, pretty much. It's the end of the world as we know it. Nah, I feel fine. No, I don't think we do feel fine. I think we're just all slowly watching the stuff we like come to a dim, dark end of repetitious reboots. This is going to be long. Let me get water.
Hello PG, Pauline, Jim, Dawn, and chat. Need good vibes because of stupidity. I've been having a migraine since overhearing some woman in the Boone, Iowa Walmart prattling on to her friends saying that New York is responsible for ocean pollution because NYC takes their garbage out on a barge and dumps it in the sea. My roommate had to forcefully bring me back to the car because I wanted to scream the stupid out of her. Ugh.
Yeah, you know what? Tell her, no, it's all New York's fault. It's always, New York. New York is responsible for ocean pollution. It wouldn't be every other country on the planet.
Hello Jim, Pauline, PG, and chat. Good day and good vibes to all. How are you?
All right.
It's snowing in Illinois and I've been busy handling car wreck calls today.
Oh.
Hope it gets warm again fast.
I don't know. Good luck. Be safe. My God. Yeah, and you know what? The Master Sphinx, just walk away from that. Just walk away. You know, it's like that. You can't fix stupid. I mean, you could duct tape it shut, but you know, it's going to wriggle around. But seriously, just ignore it. I mean, personally, and I get it because every time I hear somebody say something stupid, I'm just like, dude, you have no idea. Why don't you blah blah? You know, that kind of thing. But I'm just like, fine, live in ignorance, but stay over there. That's what I got to do now, or I will die. I will die. Yeah, pretty much living in the ages because of this crazy misogyny and bankruptcy we've probably ever seen as a species. Name me the last time someone got so desperate for ideas they went all the way back into bleeping Mighty Mouse. I know, right? Mighty Mouse. That's what I'm saying. Everyone is just looking like, is there something that hasn't been made or rebooted? You know, and they're just going to keep digging. They're going to keep digging. Maybe they'll come around to us and be like, hey, what about that squirrel or that pumpkin thing you were doing? You would like a movie, wouldn't you? And I'd be like, I would like a movie. Well, we can make it all cutesy. Stop right there. But we have brilliant ideas. No, you don't. I have ideas, and you will listen to them and give me money for them. That's how I'm going to approach negotiations. Seriously, because I don't care. I really don't. Here's my thing. That's not my life goal, is to have a movie and millions of people say, Foamy's great. I don't care. I make cartoons for a small group of people that actually care about them. Okay? Really, that's your philosophy. All right, and there you go. So this is where we are. And Evie took a shower. So that's all we need here. You know, a not smelly Evie and people who like squirrels. Anyway, what's up?
The Simpsons haven't been funny since season 9 episode 2, so it's no big loss. They have been on since 1990.
Yeah, but still, you would kind of like them to be at least not Disney, I suppose. You know, because I don't know what Disney's going to do then. Or like, dude, imagine, are we going to need a live action Simpsons now? Like, who are they going to get for that? They're going to shave John Goodman and have him be Homer Simpson, and it'd be like, oh, live action. Oh, please. Evie's going to finish the Ducky Army sticker today. Yeah, I know. You've been working on stickers yesterday. I saw that. Good job. Dun, 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 dun. Problem is, there is creative people, but most of the time, the suits want to play it safe. Plus, someone in the suits rip the creative people's IPs from their steel worm hands and turn it into something it's not maximized return, which is why I'll never make it work with the likes of Hollywood. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be in Hollywood. I really don't. I don't care for it. I don't like the fakeness of it. I don't like the greasing of the palms and just, oh, okay, we got a great idea for, hypothetically. This is what I picture a board meeting for what? A Foamy the Squirrel movie, right? Like everyone gets together. Oh, we love your work. You built this up. You've been on 17 years now. That's really great. So here's our idea for a movie, and we think you're going to love it. Some guy just starts, his PowerPoint presentation of like different renditions of the squirrel that looks like Pixar kind of animations that all look samey to me now. And be like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a whole thing. And to get the younger audiences in there, we're going to, like the whole plot.
So the movie scene of Homer and Marge being tended to by forest creatures in a Disney princess-like manner is no longer a parody.
Nope. It's reality. And I lost my train of thought. So whatever, the board meeting would not go well. And we would pretty much table flip it and walk out for the most part. It's just because, it's not going to go well. They're just going to be like, they'll come up with something to kind of get the rating to where they want it so they can maximize viewership. And they're going to be like, all right, I'm trying to think, what would they do to maybe to get the squirrel to stop swearing? Oh, swear jar, like I do.
At Jim Others, I would make Foamy famous if I ever make it big in Hollywood by putting him in my film or something. Just saying. You probably don't care for that fame, but people need to hear the squirrely truth. Hollywood needs more of that frankness anyway, and if those Hollywood execs try to grease your hands with their corporate BS, go watch the movie again. You missed the bleeping point.
Yeah, the bleeps. Thank you. But, yeah, I mean, it's just like okay, whatever. I'm just saying, you know what? I don't think our content would fit for a Hollywood environment. We would have to do an indie film that maybe becomes a cult classic and that gets watched by people who discover it somehow years down the line, and they're like, man, this guy was like really spot on. Wasn't worried about speaking his mind. Wish he was more like that, and that kind of thing. Because that's usually what happens. Dun, 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 dun. No, don't eat poopy palms. Greasy palms. Don't buy the pitch. You imagine? What would I do? I would actually be more fit for Hollywood than the squirrel because you know what? I'm pretty good. I'm kind of wholesome, yet somewhat intellectual. Unless we're talking about math. And the heart really hasn't been ripped up out of anybody. So I don't know. That's it. I could be Hollywood. But they'd make me a seasonal movie, and I'd be like, oh, look, it's, the Halloween, blah, 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 and, kind of thing. Yeah. And before you know it, they'd be giving me all these expressions. I don't know. I got a good one. Don't mess with it. Dun, 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 dun. Foamy. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Foamy at Sundance. I think it would be, don't get me started at Sundance, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, that is just in my opinion, a bunch of artsy people making artsy films that literally mean nothing most of the time. It's like for some reason, some derpy artist got a bunch of money somehow, and they're like, I'm going to make an artsy film. And everyone will love it. And you read into it. Game development is getting like that, where everyone's, comes out with these indie games, and they're like, oh, it's got this deep, riveting message about... No, it doesn't. It's a lame platformer that's excessively difficult for no reason, okay? It's not symbolic of, the self-discovery, dealing with this disorder, and blah, blah, blah. It's a lame platformer, okay? It is a lame platformer. Pixel art's all right. Very proud of you. But don't inject nonsensical meaning into my games that don't have any to begin with. God, no, it really irritates me because now I'm starting to hear all that artsy BS stuff I'm trying to avoid in real life being inserted into games that are just mediocre at best, but people inject fake meaning into it, like the blue square on the empty canvas, like, oh wow, it symbolizes this. It doesn't. New Bendy and the Ink Machine title revealed. Oh, I don't even care about that. I don't care. If I wanted an ink machine, I will literally pour ink into my car instead of oil. All right? That will be my ink machine. Certainly wins. We got Foamy to visit Westeros to correct the mistake. No, we're not doing that. Foamy's not doing any Game of Thrones. He would just be sitting there, just hanging out with the walkers, and just being like, hey, can we just kill these people faster, please, and go back to our, frost-ridden tundra and just live life, please. At least we can still get direct to DVD for Foamy. Yeah, direct to DVD. Yes. I think for a movie we'd do Blu-ray though. I gotta have that high def, right? Ugh. I don't even know what we would do for a movie. Like we've said this before, we have no idea what we would do for a Foamy, movie. We just yell at the audience for 2 hours. Well, finish that puppet, will you? We're trying to get a little Foamy puppet together so he can come out here on Fridays. And again, if he's here and I'm not, just hide your children. Because he's not going to be pleasant. And keep in mind, the squirrel doesn't know you the way I know you. Okay? So, I would say Evie, if you encounter a squirrel here, don't expect them to be all happy and hey, Evie, how's it going? Not like me. You don't know you guys yet. That's the whole thing with characters. You gotta get introduced and, just to try to stay on his good side. At least we can still get now. Okay. As an amateur film student, still trying to get my basics together. I really, really loathe those fake meanings in movies. Fake meanings in movies. Yes.
Welcome back, silly human.
You!
We shall make the squirrel fear the sword.
I think the squirrel's fine with that. I don't think anyone can catch him. Thank you. 28 moons. The Red Queen. Oh, man. That is a lot. Thank you. Foamy puppet, yes, please. We're working on it. I won't mind. I'll just be polite and be in a good mood. Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last, though. Does a squirrel like ducks? Oh, God. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. I don't know how this is going to go, because you get them on a topic, it won't be so cordial and responsive the way I am. What's that?
Foamy has a good side. That is a shocker.
No, he doesn't. Literally, I am the good side of Foamy. Foamy comes out here, it's like literally, I would say Emperor Palpatine coming out here, and you'd be like, you do not realize the power of the dark side. With logic, that kind of thing. So literally, I'm the bright side, if you can imagine it, to I guess the Foamy psyche. So everything I am, just don't expect that from the squirrel. Had a puppet. Oh, God. You imagine that? Yeah, be banned in like 2 seconds. Hey, you got some crap from, I can say crap. It's all right. From somebody sent you a thing. They were just like, dude, the Hatter's kind of a blah, 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 stereotype, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, delete. We weren't going to even respond to that. We're just like, give me a break. It's a squirrel. Get over yourself. Can we bribe Foamy Puppy with coffee and bagels? I don't think so. I think this is why you're very reluctant to bring a squirrel out here, because here's the thing. If anyone here actually knows the squirrel does not like people. And I'm sorry to say, most of you are people. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know. Pauline has big... No, it's the shirt. She has a shirt it's a push-up thing, so that's why her assets look larger than they are. They're about the size of her eyeball. Stop talking about it. You're going to give her a conscious thing. He's climbing through a window, snatching... No, crap, he's a step. I know that's the point. I know that, and you know that, but casual viewers are like, eh. Like, yeah, well, that's the whole point. The squirrel is kind of a stereotype because it's supposed to be bringing that out and just being like, wow, really? These people still kind of exist in this kind of form? It's really weird. It's an antiquated stereotype. That's what it says in the character bio. Kind of an antiquated stereotype of sorts. Yes! But then you got to explain it to people, and then still they don't get it. Because you can't conflict with their views because, they're right, of course. Humanity equals Foamy's #1 trigger. I don't think Foamy has triggers. Foamy is the trigger. And it's constantly getting pulled over and over again. Nuts to you. Exactly. We have people here? I don't know. Maybe you guys can pass yourself off as line of text written by robots. Maybe that'll fool the squirrel and he won't be really angry. We'll see. Sasamaru, what's up? How's it going? You know what's going? Coffee. Into my mouth. Hold on. The coffee is gone, but there is water. So I have to switch the order of the cups. The order of the cups has been switched. Where once the coffee was in the foreground, now it is in what's the opposite of foreground? Background? Background. It's in the background now. It's receded into the distance. Come by to say hi, and that water is wet. Joe Dark, hi. Water is wet. Unless it's ice, then it's just cold. You see? You have to wait for it to melt for it to be wet. Tactical Fatty, what's up? PG in chat, wish me luck. My dad's birthday is tomorrow, and I'm trying to make a banana cake. What? Really? Banana cake? Huh. What do? Just stack up a bunch of bananas and put it in the oven? Because I don't know how that works. His dad made for him as a kid when he wasn't, when he hasn't had in over 40 years. Wish me luck. That's a very nice gift. Good for you to having that kind of thought. And I wish you the best of luck, and I hope it comes out well. That's very thoughtful. That's very thoughtful. I'm assuming it's not a stack of bananas just shoved in the oven. I don't think that works. It works with apples, though. I mean, you got to cut them up, but you just stick them in the oven. They're good. Huh. The coffee has moved. Yes, it's in the background now. Not the foreground. Water and hydration are now in the foreground. Bananas are not food. When you're starving, they are. It's either that or tree bark. Tree bark has got a lot of fiber. And splinters. Bloody Angel, hi. I want water. See, I keep seeing it. We keep talking about it. Ridiculous. How would Foamy react to a talking ham sandwich? Napalm. Or hand grenade. Either or, whatever's available. Just off the top of my head. You awake? No, you're not. Art. Art the heart. I'm going with that. I kind of like that. Even if I was starving, I am not going to eat them. What? Hard to when one cannot even smell them without getting sick. Oh, really? Wow, I've never heard of anybody being, disgusted by bananas. Huh. That is strange. You're a very unique individual. I have never heard of anybody being disgusted by bananas. Huh. Tree bark has more fiber than ice pieces. Oh, God. You already get ticked off sometimes with cheer alerts. I'd imagine Foamy would go berserk. Oh, no, they're going to be off. I think you would have to turn them off for the squirrel. And I'd be like, my alerts aren't showing. And he'd be like, bleep your alerts. I'm trying to talk here. What the bleep is wrong with you? Fine. You get the alerts to go? And then just play them over and over again. Hey, you wanted to hear your alerts. Here's 100 of them in a row. Start playing ones from 3 months ago. And this one is from, September 2018. Hey, pumpkin guy. And they're all for the pumpkin. Bananas are good. Yeah. The squirrel is funny, but I love watching Talking Pumpkin. We'll see. Well, the squirrel would have his own day. He wouldn't interrupt Wednesdays or Sundays, so it would be like a Foamy Friday kind of thing. But you do not love me. My stomach. Really? I like bananas. I like bananas in smoothies. I like banana cream pie. What was the other thing? Bananas on ice cream? Oh, chocolate-covered bananas. Oof. I'm sorry for making you ill, but I'm just saying they're good. At least for me. Dried bananas. Like when they're dehydrated, they're great. People eat tree bark all the time. It's called cinnamon. Yeah. Well, no, that's called cinnamon. It's not called tree bark. It's called cinnamon. I know what you're saying now. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sure the doctor would use it. No, that's something else. Almond milk is still tasty, though. Almond milk. Yeah. Fried bananas. I've never had a fried banana. I've had plantains, fried plantains, or the tostones. Those, oh my God, they're so good. Especially with that little garlic sauce, what is the mojo, whatever it is. Mojo? I don't know what they call it. Why is everyone so concerned with the uptime? I was feeling all good. Now I realize I'm on for 2 hours. Just to sit here and listen to the squirrel rant for an hour or so, that's like meditation. Yeah, I'll say. I think I would just come out here with a series of topics and start yelling, and then wait for your feedback, and then yell at you for your feedback. Is anyone ever right with the squirrel? I don't know. Gotta figure that out. We'll find out. It'll be trial and error. After watching Ratatouille as a kid, I once tried mixing bananas with bread, butter, cheese, crackers, and chocolate ice cream. Tastes more delicious than it sounds. A bit too sweet, though. Really? I don't know if that was a thing. Huh. The way they don't like bananas is the same way I don't like black cherry. The mere thought turns my stomach. Black cherry. Huh.
Sounds like fun. Trial by fire.
Trial by fire. Yeah. Wrathy fire. I don't think it would be that terrible. I like to put the worst case scenario forward and then see how it works. You're gonna have to come up with a background though, because he's got green eyes. You're gonna have to do a blue screen, blast screen. See how that works. That's gonna be a conflict of interest with his kind of gray skin.
GPT to go now. I'm working tirelessly on my character dress Finxius on Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Hey!
Have a good week and see you all on Wednesday.
Enjoy it. Try to enjoy it as much as humanly possible. Enjoy the grind. And a kind of a grind. You know what I like about video games? I like character customization. To me, that's like the whole game. I used to love that. Yeah. Anyway. You know, there is wood fiber and Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese. Actually, I kind of like pecorino a little bit better, though. Yeah, no, we actually recently got, what was it? Somebody gave us pecorino romano, a block of it. It's just delicious. I could just eat that. Oh, God, so good. Give Foamy a shot for a limited run. He'll have his own day if we ever get to that. Random fact, what cyanide has a smell and bitter taste akin to almonds, which is how some unsavory people snuck them into foods. Hey, there you go. Well, what do you call it? Apple seeds have a little bit of cyanide in them too, don't they? I mean, you'd have to eat like a whole, tub of them to have it take any effect, but it's there. Dude, I love making outfits for my character. I know, it is fun, right? And just sit there with the character design screen and you're just like, oh, cool, let's do this, do that. I know, it's really weird. It's just like, this should just be the game. Custom character, just, that's the game. Just there, and then you just, put the character in a sandbox thing and go looking around for stuff. You hear Prince Harry wants to ban Fortnite. Why? Because his kids are starting to play it and beat him? Jeez. Orange screen might be best for Foamy. Yeah, maybe. We haven't tried any of that out, so we're going to have to work on it. No, but then if I come out, I'm going to be like invisible. I'll be like, hey, squirrel. So then crossovers dashed. I remember the last time we had a food talk. We just went on and on for more than half the stream. Yeah, we're pretty much there. I know you should have Fortnite is garbage. Some people don't like it. I haven't played enough of it. I've seen enough people play it that I know it's not my thing. But people do enjoy it, so. I don't know. I generally don't have a problem with it. I think I don't like the hype around it.
Can't really go wrong with cheese with a few exceptions.
Well, yeah. One being, lactose intolerant. That's one of the major exceptions. I mean, what, Dr. Girlfriend Saints Row 4 and have her with a deep man's British voice. There you go. Apple seeds, cherry pits, etc. There you go. Isn't it so weird the way nature's like, don't eat this? You.
Off to do yard work, good vibes.
Boo, boo. But good vibes to you. Being responsible and cleaning up your yard. Okay, somebody's got to, I guess, right? Where did I leave off? Yes, hydrate bot, I know. God. Battle Royale games make my head hurt. Mindless junk to me. Yeah, I mean, it literally is the same thing over and over and over and over again, but, you know, that's kind of what
You're
speedrunners
not
do as
crazy,
well.
just
that-
different.
Hi.
Greetings and salutations.
The Grizz! The Grizz! 13 moons. Hope you're doing a little bit better. Doing better? How's your leg? Thank you, appreciate it. I will eat what I want. Dies a day later, right? Yeah, what, you and Dawn were having this conversation. We're like, man, we got to like get a little bit healthy because we've been eating stuff and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, wouldn't it be great if you could just live your life, eat whatever you want, not worry about dropping dead of just some food-related illness? Oh, that'd be so great. Oh, man. Hydrate bot is kind of a nuisance. Kinda. He only shows up once an hour and still he ends up being an aggravation. I don't understand. What are the Battle Royale, MOBA, or old-fashioned shooter? Pick your poison. I don't really like MOBAs. I don't like Battle Royale, so I'd have to go with old school shooters, you know. Like Halo. I used to actually be pretty good at Halo, you know, every once in a while when I had a good game. Or like Overwatch or something like that. When gaming goes streaming only, another Battle Royale clone will be the least of our problems, right? Well, here's the thing. With that game streaming thing, if 5G can get rolled out to the entire country and every place that wants to get streaming gaming, then I think it'll work decently. But then again, we still have the issues of ownership and, you know, that kind of stuff, which is, it's getting to be a very weird gray area where, again, we're just perpetual renters of content we never own. But I think it could work if it was 5G. The speeds for 5G are actually pretty exceptional. You know, it's like almost like fiber. So if everything can get rolled out, then we'll be great. Of course, it'll be super expensive because, you know, net neutrality and everything. Oh, God. All right, I have things to do again. Have a wonderful day. Game like it. Thanks for being here. Try to enjoy your day. I got things to do too, but hey, I'm still here. We got a new car, no longer in a death trap. Hey, that's always a plus. I found out what's wrong with my knee. Yeah, the cartilage on the back of your knee was split. Yeah, that's terrible. That's scary. And I said crazy glue. We were talking about this last time, and then crazy glue's bad because it's got arsenic in it. And don't crazy glue your kneecaps together. Or return to Castle. Ooh, Wolfenstein. Where did I leave off? Oh, man. Dude, chat just started moving again. They're bringing all the Halo games to PC, one big package. Yeah, I heard about that. That's good. That should be super exciting to PC gamers. You assume ISPs are the competent to do... Yeah, I know, right? Dude, come on. It takes 200 apple cores to get a harmful amount of arsenic. To get a harmful amount of cyanide, it takes 20 pounds of apple seeds. Oh, man. 20 pounds. How am I going to bake that into a pie and feed it to somebody? Yeah. Huh. I'll figure out something. I get to pick peaches today. Hey! You peach picker. What's up?
Eat healthy and exercise, and guess what? You are still going to die, just like everyone else.
I know! It's so disappointing, you know? You know, it's like this uphill struggle to the inevitable cliff that we all fall off of. You know, it's like we're all lemmings, you know, and it's like death is that cliff we're all going to fall off of, and we're just like, we're all traveled down the same route. Doesn't matter if we deviate, we just still, all detours end to that area where we're just, whoo, kerplunk. I don't know. 20 pounds. Yeah, I know, right? Apple festivals in Apple Barn. What? I heard Easter was canceled because he had a small trip holding the what? Oh, come on. Laugh and grow fat. Ha ha! Let me get a little bit more water. I'm kind of running out, so. So I need to know this because I'm going to be too lazy to look it up myself. When does Game of Thrones air on the East Coast in the United States? When is this happening? Dehydrated pumpkin seeds for everyone. What? All of us would die someday. Some of us just have McDonald's more often and die sooner. Oh! All right, so that means I'm going to live a little bit longer because I haven't had McDonald's in forever. I know what it is. I don't really like it. I haven't tried their nuggets in forever, and I kind of want to, but I'm just like, get out of here. Romans made bathhouses just for people fucking eat puck. Puck what? They had hockey back then? And eat more. Okay. Well, you did say you're running out of water. Yes. Life. No one gets out alive. One day that won't be true, though. Oh, you know who gets out alive? There's a jellyfish. A jellyfish is immortal. Anytime it gets stressed, it reverts itself back to its primitive state, a younger state, perpetually. Assuming it doesn't get eaten, killed, or fished, it can live forever. See? Nobody gets out of death except the jellyfish. I know. What's it say about humanity? No, but hey, that's hope, right? So basically, if we all learn from jellyfish, that's immortal apparently. If you ever get stressed, revert to a younger cell state and chill. Perpetually trapped with humans on the planet. Poor jellies. I know, right? Yeah, actually, Dawn found that article because she subscribes to all these like science news things and she gets all these weird things. But I secondhand learned from her because she's in smarts. She's got the smartness. And Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
I am going to get off now. Throwing the rest of my bits at your face. See you Wednesday.
Ace of Diamonds. Later. Try to enjoy your week. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Is it? There's no note? No note. Awesome cravat. 9 moons. 9 moons. Thank you. That's good. I don't even... How many subs do we even have? Or about 100, right? I don't even know. One day we got to see how many more subs we need for another emote. Because I want to get I want to get art in there. Art. Vomitoriums are not meant for the Roman people to eat you. They just passageways for actors and crowds to exit theaters. Though. Oh. That's
You're
like
not
a weird
crazy,
name for that.
just
What's
different.
Up? 32 moons.
32 moments. More squirrel action.
More squirrel. Yeah, we'll get there. Again. Eventually. Don't get your hopes up. We're trying to figure out what we're doing.
I forgot the note. No.
Wow. That's just very... I forgot the note. No. Look at that. No. I don't like your tone, robot. Thank you. Appreciate it.
When humans are
Thank you.
stressed enough, they just revert to a previous mental state. Usually childlike.
Yeah, maybe that's the whole nature thing. Yeah, they just sit there, rock back and forth, and then ree themselves to sleep, you know? Ree. Oh, man. Thank you and thank you. I know. But did you know, is the bird the word? I found that hilarious the first time I saw that episode. The Family Guy Bird is the Word episode. It was really funny to me for some reason. I don't know if it still holds up, though. I just go back and look at it and see what it do. Except when Grizz is the word. Grizz! It's not Ramiro. Don't call it Ramiro. It doesn't even make any sense. It's not even like a name you can yell. Ramiro! No, it's just like... Romero. got to be one syllable or two. Like Gordon was a good name to yell. I don't even know what happened to him. And then, Art. Nice sharpness to it. Now we're saying grizz, like grizzy. Like, oh man, this chicken is grizzy. Why is this chicken so grizzy? Not grizzly. Kitty Doodle, what's wrong? Oh, get better. Game of Thrones, 9 p.m.
The Latin word vomitorium, plural vomitoria, derives from the verb vomo, vomire, to spew forth.
Well, Vomitoria. Wasn't that a Duran Duran song? Notorious. That doesn't even make any sense. Vomitorious. Whatever. Old band. Thanks for your vibes. You're welcome. Try to get better. Surfing bird. What? Spazzes. That was good. I like the animation in that. That's what made it funny. Gordon's still awaiting another armhole. Yeah, I know. We tried. I know. We got distracted, and then this is what happens. This is what happens to us. We get working on something, and then something else happens, and then we get stuck on that, and before we notice, like 3 years later, we're like, oh, yeah, we're terrible. Don't play what or side of the Roman records of that person.
Goodbyes, lattes for all. Artificially flavored.
You.
I just resubbed with my Prime, but the alert didn't go off.
What?
Frown. Oh well, here you go, coffee and big gals from our friendly playa.
Thank you. Thanks for the resub. I'm sorry the alert didn't show up. That's weird. Like it's not even there. Like it's not even in a list. I don't know what happened. Huh. I'm sorry. I appreciate. Hopefully it'll get fixed. Please. Come on, Twitch. You're working so well. Don't be messing up my alerts now. Thank you. Solitary player. $20, man. That's good. It's appreciated. Like we almost got the cost of our chair covered. It was actually been pretty good. The stream has been good because we've just been like using a new chair. Everything's been kind of situated. We're testing things out. This is actually working pretty well. I didn't think it would. So far, so good. Right, here's monsters trapped in a jar. Take that jar, monster. It's not a monster. It's not a monster. It's just a little floating heart that doesn't do anything. Screams every once in a while. No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Well, if they did, it should by now. Where did I leave off? Oh my God, dyslexia. You can totally blame me for everyone calling that thing Romero. Remember I started calling it Romero? Yeah, I know, but it's not Romero. It's Art. Maybe I'll change that too. You got no name, buddy? So we're going to call you whatever your name might be. And I kind of like Art. Ramiro seems weird. Trying to think. I'll think about it later. People in the bathroom last night. Old tank is making me feel sick again after. What is wrong? Oh. Kitty, no. I don't know. Be well. Try to, I don't know. What's weird when I'm like super, the few times we've been super vomitous, right? What really worked well, at least for us, and, check with your doctor before you do this. We usually would have Pepto and Alka-Seltzer. Not mixed together at the same time, but like either one or the other usually worked really well for us. Pepto first, then Alka-Seltzer. I know, but you're not really supposed to mix those together. So don't. But I'm just saying for us. And it's got to be really bad for us to even attempt that. Check with your doctor. Art Romero. No, we're not giving them full names. What is this? It's just. Okay. I don't understand. Jellyfish are immortal until eaten by a sea turtle. Well, then, yeah. But, assuming they don't get eaten, they can conceivably live forever. Heart in a jar. Psycho the Heart? No. I don't know. You want to come up with a name for this guy? Art was pretty good. Don't want to do Romero. Art's up there. Art's already good. Art the Heart. I could call it Harry. No, Harry's stupid. Remember, something I can yell. Johnson. No, it's weird. Jordan? No. Arturo. No. Arthur? No. Krabby? No, that's not going to work. Angus. Angus. No, I don't think that would work either. Ugh. Weird. Foamless? That's weird. Thackeray. Why don't we just call him Blub Blub? We should call him Blub Blub. Because that's what the heart makes. We can call him Doki, but I'm not doing that. Because I'm not. Because I'd be pandering to the anime crowd, right? We just call him Blub Blub. Blub Blub. Ricky Ricardo. What? Drats? I don't think that works. Ricardo? Pepto? I'm not going to call him Pepto. Because he's pink. Jellyfish versus cockroaches. Battle of the Immortals. Cockroaches aren't immortal. No, they actually did that with, it was a Mythbusters things where they tried to irradiate them to see if they would actually survive a nuclear fallout. And they won't. Floaty. Blubber? No, just call him Blub. Call it Dirt. No. Then you have a jar of dirt. George. Cardiac. Stickers! Hey, someone! There you go. That's a shirt too, right? Thank you for buying a sticker. I appreciate it. Yes. Stick it on someplace great. No, we're not doing Jar Jar because of legalities. Thanks for the follow. Rats the size of chihuahuas. There's a Comic-Con coming up in Denver. I plan on having Hope cosplay either you or Chibi Germain. Do you approve? You can as long as they want to. I don't think a lot of people are going to get it because we're a little obscure. And that's good. Blub Jar. Jarsome? No. Jarden? No. Jerky? No. Kiki? No. Blub Jar. We should just call him Valve. No, can't do that. Screamer the Floaty. How about Shrieky? Shrieky P. Like a rapper. No? He's in a jar, call him Whiskey. No, no Whiskey Jar. No, we're not doing that. No. Chris? Chris. Shrieky sounds great. Shrieky? Shrieky Deaky? Shrieky! That's up there. Shrieky's pretty good. Call him Ree. Ree. Shrieky Deaky. I don't know, let me get some water. Peep? No, because those are marshmallow peeps. You can't do that. Sorry you're late. Spent 2 hours being sick in a bed because I couldn't get the idea of Pumpkin Guy out of my mind. Well, see, there's a thing. Now you show up, I can make you more sick. Yeah, there you go. Shrieky. Shrieky? I know, Shrieky's kind of good. Maybe we'll go with Shrieky. 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 Art or Shrieky? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a poll. Maybe we'll do a straw poll. I don't know. Polite like Pauline since no, polite doesn't work. It's not very polite at all. Time to feed my cherries. What? What's a cherry? Your chair? You don't give food to furniture. It's weird. Pinky. No. Reminds me of those tiny little mice you feed to snakes. Maybe Shrieky. I don't know. Oh, characters. Oh, okay. Like cherries, like little animated chairs like you'd see in a Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wasn't there a chair that came to life in that show where it was just like, I think it was called Cherry. Weird. No. Peeps. No, we're not doing Peeps. Oh, God. All right, whatever. But let me get my last sip of water, and then let's wrap this up because I'm feeling it. I don't know what it is. It could be the pollen that's making my voice all scratchy. Subbins, as in subs with nubbins combined. No, I don't think he's going to help with the sub aspect of things. Hey, it's Subbins. You know, that's a little sellout, you know. Speaking of snakes, my research is about medicines derived from snake venom. Yeah, there's a lot of them, actually. Snakes are important. Blue chair named Cherries. Oh, so it was named Cherry. All right, there we go. Bleeps. Call them bleeps? Yep. All right, see, I remembered things. I haven't seen Pee-wee's Playhouse in, since they had reruns of it, literally. Though Cyndi Lauper did a theme for that. Did not know that. Interesting factoid. There was an episode of Rick and Morty with chairs ordering a phone pizza. I think I vaguely remember that. Ray Dunn, what color? Daniel or Barracuda? What? No. Pollen sounds appropriate. Yeah. All right, let me get the last sip of my water. Quick. That's it. You can hear it. It's over. The water is over. The coffee is over. It's done. We didn't even come up with a name for this heart thing. It's either Art or Shrieky. How about Art Shrieky? No? Shrieky Art? No. Seems like a weird movement. Did you go to the museum and see their new Shrieky Art installation? Well, no, I haven't. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a lot of canvases that yell at you. Slurping sounded like concrete. What? Let me try that again. No, just I can't even do the slurping sound again. I just sucked in air. There's no more liquids. Shrieky Art. There you go. It's a new art movement. Started here. Shrieky Heart? Shrieky Heart. Arthur Shrieky, like Arthur Curry. Nah. When I was at my anime con, I met a girl dressed up as Lynette from Big Comfy Couch, and she had the doll Molly. Really? Wow. Huh. Shrieky the Heart. Shrieky Heart. Shrieky. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll roll a dice later and see what happens. Call it Swear. He's in a jar. Now, that's what we got for whiskey. We got Swear. We got from, what was the other one? Something jar. Because he's in a jar. What if he comes out of a jar? Then what is he going to be? Oh, look, there's some floating swears now. Huh. Hope the Heartless. No, it doesn't like it. I know, I'm actively thinking about it right now. I should be wrapping this up. Let me wrap this up. Salt Lake Comic-Con, Cheryl has been offered a booth. Hey, there you go, Salt Lake Comic-Con. Psycho is getting a boot. Salt Lake Comic-Con. It's literally in the center of a lake filled with salt. And Sakura is going to be floating there with a booth. She's going to be like, yo, I'm Cheryl Sakura. I make really good things. She's doing Mortal Kombat cosplay all this month. Just letting you know. Get over there and watch. Tom Petty, like with the Heartbreaker. No, we're going to call him Petty. Yeah. I miss Tom Petty. I'm ready, though. Oh, you're doing a thing? Yeah. Even dim and streaming. There you go. It's good because what is it with the pollen? Oh God, do I have to deal with allergies now because of all the stupid pollen in here? Jeez, this is why I never try to open up the windows ever in the house ever. Yeah. How about naming the heart meh? No. I don't know. I can't keep thinking about this. We'll be here for 4 hours throwing out names. Streaming after you. Okay.
Welcome back, Superhuman.
Broke the silence. Scared me. Oh, man. All right. Lone Wolf, thank you. 25 moons. That's good. Pauline 2. Kind of like how the little guy was... Audrey turned now. Pauline 2 is weird. Let's call him Beady. Because he's got beady little eyes. Whatever. No, we'll either do Shrieky or Art. Shrieky Art. So, yeah, if anybody wants a movement, an art movement, how about Shrieky Art? You know what? Wire up your canvas to have a bunch of screeches come out of it, and all your pictures are screaming faces. and they're motion censored. So when you walk by and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Oh God, oh God, oh my God. Now I know why it's called shrieky art. Oh man, oh, it really made me think though. Yeah, because you know that would happen. All right, if anybody needs to know where the idea came from, here, royalties. Anyway, EB Demon going to be streaming. Where's my outro music? Come on. Where is it? Trying to get me to my outro music. Oh, this is still a little precarious here. I can't read that.
Have a wonderful day, PG, Pauline, and chat. Good vibes to all. And as always for the Horde.
Good vibes towards all. Thank you, Mazel. I really appreciate it. Everybody for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Try to enjoy your week. Ash Veratu, who derped up the stream. I appreciate it. Dude, money makes me derp, especially like when I see extra zeros at the end. I'm just like, what am I going to do with this now? Scary. I appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody sub and resub and all that fun stuff. Thank you. You.
See you next Wednesday. 3-month badge next stream.
Thank you. Try to enjoy your day. EB Demon streaming. Everybody go. I need more water. Thirsty.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.